share this with a friend. Hit that like and subscribe button. We always appreciate the kind comments. And let's keep making some. How you doing? Welcome back to another episode of The Cook Up. You know it. We'll spit freestyles. We'll rock shades. We'll drop bags. It's time to get it. We got two big playoff games on tonight. One that's close to my heart, near and dear to me. I think it's a great spot for the Heat to bounce back. And, of course, the night game, OKC Pelicans, which was a 2-point game last time, which was closer than we all expected. I know closer than I expected. Uncle Davey, you pumped to make some money tonight or what?
Speaking of big games, look at the size of these glasses on my head. I am pumped because I love OKC. And, I think they got lucky last game, be honest with you. I thought they were going to win by a lot more, but they really snuck out with that game. And you're going to hate this one, but I don't think the Heat have a chance. I want to be wrong, but holy shit, do the Celtics look good?
Yeah, they did. They did look good. They looked really good. They shot 44.9% from three-point land. That was 7% higher than their season average. I don't think that happens again. And yeah, they won by 20. I get it. But there was a moment at the end there where they were up by 30 points, and they let the Heat cut it all the way back to 12, which showed Spo and our guys that there is life. We can play with these guys.
Yeah, 44-24 in the paint. Porzingis, Brown, Tatum. These guys are just too big, man. Too big, too athletic. And without Jimmy Butler, I really, really don't think they have a shot. But it's good for props tonight. And we could throw some fire out there for sure.
Yeah, great
the line's
for
at
props.
14 or 15, I think it is. 14 or 15 points.
Great for props on my end, I think. I'm not so much on the Celtics end. I'm going to be honest because Porzingis, and listen, you said something about OKC. We've been making money on them all season long. You know who I haven't been making money on all season long? Porzingis. It's been an up and down battle with him. He's on, he's off. He's on, he's off. I expect him to come out flat. I don't think he's hitting 4 3-pointers tonight like he did the other day. The only guy that's going to be hitting 4 3-pointers again could be Sam Hauser, the guy that only shoots 3-pointers. Granted, Tatum went 1 for 8. But there were some other guys on that team that went lights out. Derek White had 4 3-pointers.
I was just gonna say, what about your handsome fella, handsome time? He
always plays well against
the guy. Had like 3 points, and then he finishes with 20. He's unreal. I feel like he could get 20 every night if he wants.
Yep, he can. He also has off nights on shooting, and you'll see him drop. We know
that too.
So
we absolutely know that.
The playoffs are different. Listen, there's some great props. Let's jump right into the first game, which is the Heat game. I'll start it off. This should easily hit. We're going to need this guy. He's one of our best shooters and always has been. He has a $90 million contract. Give me Duncan Robinson for 2 threes at -115. I don't know how that doesn't hit.
What's his numbers? How's he playing in this series?
It wasn't great last game. Everybody on the Heat was off last game. You got to understand. We went 30-something% from 3. From the field, we looked okay. We just didn't, we just didn't keep up with that.
And Tyler Hero.
It all came at the end. Oh, yeah. We want to talk about him.
Yeah, he's got to show up, man. And what happened to, I think, what is Caleb Martin last year?
Caleb Martin. Yeah, they all had the playoff jitters. Even that Jovic kid who did have like 10 points, he looked like shit in the beginning. Man, they were just fumbling the ball. They couldn't even get a shot off. The shot clock was just going off on them.
I agree.
It looked bad. I hope tonight, having been in Boston, 3 days now, having nice little rest. Coach Spo's in there. He said, this is the court we're going to play on. They're going through all the motions. I really got to think they come out swinging. And if they can, I like I said, I'd love them to cover the 14.5. I don't know if we win, but we can cover the 14.5 tonight, I hope.
Boston at home has been really, really tough, but Hey, you never know. I'm gonna go with Jovic. I think this kid's gonna be a little more active tonight. I think he gets over 7.5 points easily. And I even think Triple J has another big game. You could take him between I would say 12 and 15 points as well. He's been really active. He's watching him. I don't watch him much this season, but he's a baller, man. And he's got the experience. He's level-headed, he stays calm. I like them two guys tonight to have a game for them to even come close to not getting blown out by 20.
Yeah, yeah. And I agree. Tyler Hero's got to do his thing. Tyler for 20 points is minus 135. I think that's a good look. He definitely shot the ball last game. It just
Yeah.
didn't fall for him.
I mean, he only
And
took
Dunk,
13 shots, I think. So he's got to put up between, I would say, 17 to 20 shots and he has to make at least 45% of them for them to have a shot as well.
I got to play. It's not crazy, and you could take them both straight up because they're both plus money. But I did put this together, and I am sending it to my team. I like Duncan Robinson for 3 threes at plus 320 and Bam Adebayo for 10 rebounds at plus 110. It's like almost plus 700. And I really think that's got to hit, especially if the Heat want to do anything. Like the points have to come from Duncan Robinson. The points have to come from a little bit of everybody, but he's got to throw his 10 on the board. He's got to hit his 3 threes. He's got to do it, you know?
Well,
That little pick and roll with Bam is working. It's
yeah.
taking some pressure off of him to be able to hit the threes if he's open. So
I gotta go. I'm gonna give you a little action here. It's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be an even money parlay. I like it. It's gonna be a Triple J for 4 rebounds and Porzingis for 6. It's
oh
a
man,
plus.
that's so easy.
It's a plus 100 play. I like that a
Love
lot.
that.
You got Triple J for 4. He's going to be in the game a lot, and Porzingis is, he's going to be active. They're going to try to lock this one up tonight. So 6 and
Love
4
that
plus
fucking play.
100. I put actually 2 units on that one.
Once I'm going to give this last one out. If you want to give one more, where we can start building some together. But this is a defensive play that I looked at and I love it. These guys are very active on defense. You give me Derek White for 1 block, who gets one every single game. He's the number 1 blocker in guards in the league, number 1 blocking guard in the league. Sorry, bleh, right? And then I'm taking Triple J for 1 steal. Put those shits together. It's plus money.
I like that. And I wish I put more money on this next one. I'm gonna do a defensive one as well. Porzingis, 2 blocks at minus 160. I like that. And I would even take parlay that. They're both minus 160. Bam for 1 block, Porzingis for 2. You got yourself a plus 140 play.
Love that. I mean, they got it. They got to be active. They both got to be active today.
And if you want, we could even head over to the other game if we could jump right into that. And we
Let's get there.
OKC. We take my boy Chet for 2 blocks.
Absolutely, Chet's getting 2 blocks. I
I
like
think
Chet for 3.
I think he had 5
3
last
blocks
game,
tonight.
right? Didn't he have 5 last game?
Oh yeah, Chet for 3 blocks is minus 125, and then it starts going up plus money from there. You can hit him for 4. You can hit him for 5.
Guys, you got a plus 200 play there. Chet for 2, Porzingis for 2, and Bam for 1. Plus 200.
Boom.
I put a half unit to a unit on that.
Love that. I love that, and I love Chet to be super defensive tonight. They're talking about Wemby being one of the best defensive players ever. They're not talking about Chet. Why? He's getting
right
3,
up there.
4, 5 blocks, bro. The guy's insane. He's great.
Listen, he's right up there, and he pretty much for half the season he was rookie of the year until Wemby actually went off. And
Totally
although
right.
the Spurs sucked, the guy deserved it. He's a freak. He puts on 20 pounds of muscle. I think that kid's gonna be unstoppable,
One of
especially
the
if he
best.
stays injury free. I mean, like you could call him whatever you want. The kid's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mini Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with a 3-point shot. It's crazy, bro.
And he had a dribble, a shot. These players today, they're unreal. Back in in the 80s and the 90s, they were just punching people in the face. And now these centers are shooting threes from half court. There's no more Oakleys. There's no more Anthony Masons. There's no more Lambeers. These guys, you can't even go like this to somebody, and they're calling their mother, their father, their uncle, and crying.
No more Shaq, no more Kevin Garnett's. That shit's all gone.
That's a whole nother topic.
That's all gone. Yeah.
All gone.
But anyways, the let's jump into the late game, and then we'll build you guys a couple parlays. We might mix and match from both. But we're looking at the late game, man. OKC hosting the Pelicans again was a real close game. I agree with you. I think the Pelicans got lucky to keep it that close.
They
I think
did. They
OKC
did.
goes fucking bananas tonight. The crowd's going to be rocking.
Yep.
I think they zoned in on what they need to do better. And you're going to see it tonight. I think SGA for 25 is locked down. Let's start a parlay.
You know how they actually could lose, or why it was such a close game, because of this guy that I still like, the young fella from Australia. Um, I still like him, but
Josh
they got
Giddey.
the Josh Giddey. The guy got to play better. He's just not playing well.
Down
And if he
under.
doesn't step up his game and get at least 10 points, at least 6 assists to 4, he has to have mid numbers for them to play better, because he's doing shit. SGA, Chet, and Murphy. I mean, these guys could only do so much. So I don't know how it's gonna go for them.
Yeah, man. I mean, I like Jalen Williams. I think he's good. I think he's one of their better guys that could drop 20 on OKC. I do agree, though. Josh Giddey from down under. He definitely needs to do something, bro. Wake the fuck up, bro.
He's
Where
just
are
running
you?
around the
You,
court fixing his hair, trying to look all pretty. Like,
as B Titty said, he's running around doing cardio, bro. Fuck is you doing, man? He needs to
that
absolutely
little runner
get.
he does, the runner with the
Oh, the
floater and the
run drop.
thing.
He can hit threes. He can pass. He rebounds. Come on,
He's a
Josh
big
Giddey.
dude. Like, he's like, what, 6'4", 6'6", whatever. He got to be more
I
active.
think he's yeah. I think he's even closer to 6'8". I think he's like a 6'7", 6'8" guard.
Yeah, he's got to be more active. And if Ingram happens to show up, which he hasn't been, the guy scored under 20 points his last 5 out of his 6 games without Zion, and Ingram getting 14 points. I mean, you're gonna put all your trust in McCollum and Valanciunas?
Fucking whack.
I
It's
mean,
insane.
I don't know.
His line at 15 is so low. I like him for
Yeah,
15. I like him for 15. I like Jalen Williams for 15, and I like SGA for 25. That right there is plus money for
yeah,
sure.
that's sweet. That's sweet. Well, you would think these guys have to have big games, and
Yeah, you think so?
and can we talk about defense? How many of these games are all going under? I think last night was the first time, not one but two road teams
Road
won.
teams.
Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
pretty weird. I mean, you know what? I like the under in this game, to be honest with you. I think it's at 211. I think you slam the under in this game tonight. I think guys are gonna force it. They're gonna struggle from the field, and I would take the under in this one.
I don't hate that play at all.
Yeah, and you could even throw in Valanciunas for another 10-10 game, double maybe.
Valanciunas for a double double. We could parlay that with Mr. Bam Adebayo, I think, for a double double as well. He's got to do more. He's got to do more than just try and score. He's not just a scorer. He needs to dish that ball. He needs to get the rebounds. He can't just try and score 20 points. It's not 24 points. It's not gonna. It's not gonna get us the dub.
All right, you ready? This just came to me. This happens every now and then. Let me put the book aside. This is probably gonna be a plus 1,000 play. We're gonna go with Alvarado over 6.5, Isaiah Joe over 5.5. We're gonna go with Larry Nance over 6.5. I'm even gonna get wild in here, take Dort for 10. And yeah, I think that's gonna come out to like a plus 900. I like it.
I like it too. I think that all that hits.
I hope so. So
I
you
do
know you
like
want
it.
to. Yeah, I mean, shit. I hit the plus 1,000 the other night. I mean, those
I
are
don't want
far
to
and few
ruin it. I can
between.
make a different crazy one because I do like Josh Giddey to get 10 tonight. As bad as he is, he
He
has to.
should. He should. I couldn't agree more.
He has to. I like Caleb Martin for 7.5 today. Uh, I like. Man, I'm not about the Jovic kid today, but I like Triple J for 11.5. So he's getting 12 or more.
Yeah.
Uh, and then we're talking Celtics. I think the Hauser kid gets 6. I'd go over 5.5. I think he hits 2 threes.
You know what
Uh,
we could count on in
something
that
like that.
game. Yeah, I'll go back to that game, because if that game is a blowout, which I actually think it could be, Hauser and Pritchard What do you think they off both of them to get 10 points? Let me check that out really quick while I got the
Plus
fan.
money, big plus for sure.
It's got to be, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we got, oh, yeah, Hauser. Holy shit. Yeah, he's at a plus 130. Where's the Pritchard kid? He's not in here. Why isn't he in here?
I don't know.
Peyton Pritchard's not up here. I don't know why, but
might not be up yet. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, both of those guys to get 10 got to be plus 800-900 to 1,000. And if it's a blowout, these guys are going to be in there just having fun, shooting up threes. So maybe take that. It could be interesting to watch.
Yeah, it's not going to be a blowout at all. It's not even going to be close to a blowout. The Heat are going to fight for this W. Coach Spo is not fucking around. They've been in Boston for 3 days preparing for this. I'm telling you right now, it's 5-on-5. There's nobody has more players than the other player than the other team on the court.
I don't know if you disagree with me here or not, but when your coach is your most valuable asset or person there, you need the players to step up. And yeah, Coach Spoelstra is awesome. He is great. But if these guys aren't going out there and performing, like Jason Kidd said, the coach of the Mavs, he could only do so much. The guy's got to go out and put the work in.
I agree. I just don't think that the Celtics are going 45% from 3-point range again. I don't think that's happening.
Yeah,
I think
that's a pretty good shooting percentage.
And I think if we see them at closer to their average, which is 36, 37%, I see there or a bad game, because I'm sure they've had some below average games if that's their average. But if they have one of those games, it's going to be hard for them.
The Heat didn't shoot bad from the field, right? Didn't the Heat shoot close to 45%?
From the field. From 3-point range, we were only at about 32%. It was very low.
Gotcha.
And when you're trying to keep up or play from behind, you're shooting a lot of fucking threes.
I'm hoping for a good game because they're really not fun to watch blowouts. So I am hoping for a good game.
If you watch the last game, they started 12-2. That's how the game started. We got to start at least fucking neck and neck.
It was like 15 to it was a blowout, and then he did give a little push.
Good luck with your plays, boys and girls. We hope you guys win. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Put your notifications on for every time we have a new premiere. And share with your friends, guys. Thanks for cooking up with me and Uncle Davey. Good luck tonight.
Good luck, everybody. How you doing?